It would be a cliche, even for a night of cliches, to wish you that you should be part of the future. Because the truth is, anyone who survives the night will by definition be part of the future. But what I wish for you is that you take control of your future and ours, that you make the future. And on this night, as we close one chapter, the first chapter, and we look forward to the successive chapters in the book, of which there will be many, I'd like to ask, what are the skills that you will need to be successful to navigate the ever-changing landscape that is the unknown future? And although we have no idea what this future will look like, we do know of some of the skills that will be necessary to learn and to understand, to communicate and to collaborate, and to have goals and a destination. And you might ask, 2 weeks after VCE, why we have to carry on learning? Well, the simple answer is, because on average you will have 7 jobs in 3 totally different careers. And without the ability and the desire to learn new skills, you won't survive in that landscape. But the real answer, the better answer, is because a world that you understand, a world that you know, is a world that is enriched for you and for others. And I'm not talking about the learning of stuff, the learning of facts. We already live in an age where you can ask your mobile phone any question and it will tell you the answer. I'm talking about understanding. Yes, Siri. As I was saying, I was talking about understanding, analyzing, seeking questions in order to work out answers. And by the way, if you think VCE is the worst possible preparation for that type of learning, you're absolutely right. Sorry. And you will need the skill of communicating. In 1999, in celebration of the college's 50th anniversary, there was an amendment made to the college crest. The scroll of learning, which previously resided in the mouth of the Scopus lion, was moved to his forearm, leaving the mouth free, apparently to symbolize the student's own voice. You have a voice. We hear it often. And in the future, in a world where it is easier to talk to someone on another continent than to the person standing next to you, when success will come to teams, not to individuals, you need to use that voice to communicate and to collaborate. And you also need it to show leadership, to guide your team, to guide your community, to guide your society. And may it be that you lead, and you lead for a purpose. It was said in ancient Rome that when people heard Cicero speak, they said, "Good speech." And when they heard Demosthenes speak, they said, "Let's march." May you be the leaders who make men march, who make people take action. And you need that voice, not just to build a team of workmates, but to build a community of soulmates. In a world where one can have hundreds of Facebook friends and yet still be lonely, more than ever we need to communicate, to commune. And that means knowing when to speak with the mouth and when to listen with the heart, when to talk and when to be silent. And in that way one can truly reach out. And you need goals. And why will you need goals in the future? For the same reason as you've needed goals in the past. Because without goals, we wander aimlessly. We pick a route that might be scenic and enjoyable, But all the scenery counts for nothing if it goes in the wrong direction. So may you have goals that are flexible enough to adapt as you change and as your circumstances change, and yet focused enough so that you can be sure you're on the right path and not the wrong one. May you have success criteria for yourselves. But understand that success is not about money. Success is about the character you build for yourself, the family and the society you build around you, and the happiness and the worth you bring to others. Success is about making yourselves greater by being part of something greater than you. We are a people, the Jewish people, with great expectations. And that's not just because we all have Jewish mothers, but because we have Jewish values that expect great things from us because we can do great things. It is Jewish teaching that tells us that we can conquer even ourselves, that we can save an entire world by saving one life, that we should consider at all times ourselves, our community, and the world as being so finely balanced between good and evil, between right and wrong, between success and failure, that one more action, our next action, is the one that will tip the scales and save the world and make the difference. May it be that you continue to learn and hence continue to grow, that you communicate and you commune, and that you have goals that lead you in the right direction. And thereby you be the ones to make the difference, and for us and for you to make the future. Thank you very much.